guess what, guys? Me and R. Kelly. That's right. Me and R. Kelly, we went to high school together. That's right. We both went to Kenwood Academy on the south side of Chicago. Now, that was a long time ago. And I don't really remember R. Kelly. But anyway, people ask me, they're like, hey, Wolf, since you went to high school with R. Kelly, what do you, Wolf, think of R. Kelly peeing all over 14-year-old ladies? And I'm like, what's wrong with that? And they're like, but Wolf, she was only 14 years old. She was an innocent child. She was as innocent as an evangelical preacher with a married woman in his congregation. Yeah. Oh, oops. I'm getting a little sidetracked here. But hey, let's suppose you're a born-again Christian, conservative, and you believe that teenagers are innocent children. Well, hey, let Preacher Wolf tell you something. I've got a visible friend in the sky. I've got this invisible friend in the sky, and he tells me that you should give me 10% of your income. Yeah. And don't worry, you can trust Preacher Wolf here with your wife. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Or, let's suppose you're a politically correct liberal. Well, hey, if you're a politically correct liberal, and you believe that teenagers are innocent children, well, I've got a lesser evil progressive Dixiecrat party to sell you. Yeehaw! That's right, the Dixiecrat party. Yeehaw! Yeah, okay? Now, what was I going to say? Oh! Let's suppose, okay, R. Kelly, okay, is fucking a 14-year-old, you know, and the 14-year-old, she's like, oh, R. Kelly, yes, R. Kelly, yes, R. Kelly, harder, oh, R. Kelly, harder, oh. Then you know what? They might call it statutory rape. But how could it be rape if the 14-year-old is going, yes, R. Kelly, fuck me harder, oh, R. Kelly, yes, ah. That ain't rape. Nobody should go to jail for that. But let's suppose a woman, okay, were to do something, a man does something, man rapes a woman, right? Or let's suppose a man is violent towards a woman. Well, I believe that women should have the Second Amendment right to defend themselves. Hell yeah. Gun control laws are retarded. They are. But anyway, let's lighten up a bit. So let's suppose I'm on stage and I tell the audience, hey audience, Wolf is going to pull out his big kosher meat and pee all over you all. And the people in the audience are like, yeah, Wolf, pee all over us, yippee! And then I pull out my kosher meat and I pee all over the audience, yippee! What's wrong with that? That's mutual consent. But let's suppose that I were to pull out my kosher meat and pee on somebody in the audience, and they were like, no, don't pee on me. And I were to pee on them anyway. Well, that would be wrong because there would be no mutual consent. You see? And really, I think people are too uptight about this whole peeing on each other thing. You ever pee on somebody? Oh man, it's great to pee on people. If you haven't peed on somebody, you don't know what you're missing. Hey, you all, why don't you pee on somebody today? Yeah, just call up your boyfriend or your girlfriend and tell them, hey, I was listening to Wolf and he says it's lots of fun to pee on people. So then you can get together with your boyfriend or your girlfriend tonight and you can pee on each other. Yippee! In fact, that gives me an idea. Tomorrow, I hereby declare that tomorrow is National Pee on Each Other Day. That's right. Tomorrow, all 300 million Americans will go out into the streets. We'll take off our clothes. We'll be totally naked on the streets. And tomorrow, all 300 million Americans will all pee on each other. Oh man, it's gonna be great fun. So tomorrow is National Pee on Each Other Day. I want you all to go out in the streets tomorrow and pee on each other. It will become a national holiday. It will become a great American tradition. It will be a yearly pee on each other festival. Yahoo! Now, I gotta get a little serious again. Let's suppose that R. Kelly held women against their will and did things to them that they didn't want done. There was no mutual consent. Well, that's very, very serious. Now, I have no idea whether he did these things or not. Okay? But let me tell you something. Let's suppose that R. Kelly, as a rich man, he's certainly richer than I am. Let's suppose R. Kelly were to buy justice, okay? And he went free. You know, he bought some fancy lawyers, he spent the money, and he went free. Well, isn't that what rich white men do? If a rich white man, for example, a derivatives trader, if rich white men, derivatives trader, if they can ruin the economy, not get put on trial, people losing their jobs, people losing their homes, and not only are they not put in jail, but they get rewarded with a bailout. Yeah, you know, like George Bush Jr. was like, hey-ha, here you go, a bailout, guys. Or Barack Obama, here's your bailout, you evil Wall Street fat cats, you know. But they still got the money either way, right? Barack Obama, George Bush Jr., those rich white men, those derivatives traders, they still got the money. They didn't get the jail sentence. Try doing something like that. If you're a working class white man and you're in trial and you got some public pretender because you can't hire a private lawyer, and that, you know what'll happen to you? Well, you don't got no money to buy justice. And the next thing you know, you'll be in some jail cell with Bubba. And Bubba will be like, bend over, motherfucker. And you'll be like, but Bubba, I'm innocent, Bubba. No, Bubba, please, no. And Bubba will be like, I don't give a fuck. Bend over, bitch. And you be bending over. You know what I mean? You be like in jail, bending over your whole life behind bars. Because that's justice for the working class white men. Now, these liberals, they'll tell you, oh, man, all you white people working for peanuts in the trailer parks, living in trailer parks. Well, you guys have white privilege, so we should change the name of the trailer parks to the White Privilege Park. Oh, yippee! I don't live in a trailer park anymore. I live in a white privilege park. Oh, yeah! But what about the black man who's not rich? The black man who there he is
he don't have no money for a private attorney either. He don't have no money to buy no justice. The black man with a public pretender. The black man with a public pretender, he don't need to worry about Bubba. Because you know what they do to the poor black man? They strap him into the electric chair, you know? That's the liberal, lesser evil Dixiecrat way, you know? They strap the black man in the electric chair, you know? Yeehaw! It's pretty much the same thing as the way the Dixiecrats ran the South for 100 years and blah, 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 and smippity bing bong. So anyway, I'm going to go look for some justice, all right? Let's see where we can find some justice. Maybe there's some justice on the ceiling, you know, or maybe there's some justice in there. Is there justice in there? Hey, I'm telling you what, man, I'm going to go look in my butthole for some justice. So I'm going to turn off the camera and I'm going to set up a system of mirrors and then I'm going to look in my butthole for some justice because there ain't no justice in this country. So if R. Kelly peed on some teenagers and there was mutual consent, so fucking what, man? Let these PC liberals and these born-again Christian conservatives suck my dick, okay? Now, and if R. Kelly, if he did some things to women against their will, well, then that's wrong, okay? But a rich black man should not be treated any differently than a rich white man, right? Because that's racism, right? A rich black man, he should be able to buy his justice just like a rich white man, because that's the capitalist way, you know? Bye!